Hello, everybody. I am the Lone Punk. This is a test on a new series I want to do on the channel called Chatting Bollocks, where I, the Lone Punk, sit down and I chat bollocks. There goes the monetization, but who cares? Basically, I just talk about things I've seen recently, life in general, things I want to do on the channel, and give you a bit of an update on where things are. You know, we've only got 5 subscribers, and that's fine. 6 subscribers actually, and that's fine. You know, originally when I made this channel, I didn't want to particularly I made it because I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, and I've always wanted to have a podcast. And when I sat down with Barnaby one day and said, "Do you want to start a podcast?" and he went, "Yeah, go on then." So here we are, and this is just going to be 10-20 minute video or audio of just me chatting utter BS. What have I seen in the world recently? Well, actually, earlier I was on the bus coming home, and before I got off, this guy got on the bus with 2 little dogs, and he gets on the bus, he goes to sit down, and I hear a squeal of one of the dogs, and he goes, apparently some lady pushed one of his dogs. He goes, "Excuse me, do you mind not pushing my dog?" And the lady's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm scared of dogs." And that's fair enough, right? If you're scared of dogs, you're scared of dogs. But a little chihuahua, really, like, I don't know. It was just a bit random. You know, a lot has happened recently. Yeah, I don't want to test it out. This might be the only episode, but I thought, let's debut something new, you know. And the plan for the channel originally was just the World Shaft podcast, and like episodes. I think we're on 15 episodes. But the plan I want to see, the vision I want to see for the channel is hopefully we have our own studio one day. We're on camera. We're, you know, professionally getting edited and stuff. But for now, it's just me recording on my phone and editing it and uploading it. And that's why when you watch the podcast, it's just a picture of the logo, because we don't want to be on camera yet. And I completely understand if Barnaby doesn't want to be on camera. I don't want to really be on camera at the moment, but one day we will be. One day we'll actually be sitting down and talking to you on camera with a microphone set up. But for the moment, it's just going to be audio. Like, this is going to be audio, but I'll probably put the background as something else. So what the vision as well for the channel is, eventually, if we get enough subscribers and we get enough people involved, we can gradually just get more people on, as in like people we know. Maybe we can get people like Alexis Sale, Chris Barry, Craig Charles. You know, this is a dream. But I do want to bring on some people, some of my friends and some of Barnaby's friends, eventually, once we get things running and we can figure out the whole thing. But yeah, it really depends on me and Barnaby and how busy we get, or how free we are, and what we want to do with the channel. And you know, I know I talk a lot in the podcast episodes, but that's how the conversations between me and Barnaby are. Like, I'll do talking and Barnaby will listen and then talk. That's just how it is. I don't want people to think like I'm taking control of it. It's just, we thought, you know what, with these phone calls, we talk about so much stuff, we might as well just put it on YouTube for people to hear. And like I said, like subscribers and views and stuff, it's not a big deal. You know, it's not why we did it. We did it because I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I remember back in the day, maybe like 2010s, I wanted to be like as big as like these British YouTubers like Zoella and Alfie Days and all these YouTubers. And I did actually have a YouTube channel in like 2012, and it was awful. And it's on the internet floating around. I'll try and find it and maybe share a video. But YouTube is something I've always wanted to do. And I have another channel, if you didn't know. It is called Rude Wrestling Federation, and it's to do with my wrestling pick fed, and reviewing my wrestling collection. I might as well make that link now. So when you see that channel commenting, it is me commenting on it, which sounds a bit sad, but it algorithm and that it actually gets out to people. But YouTube has been a passion of mine for a long time. Also making short movies, horror movies. I'm massive into horror. I would properly do a deep dive into horror movies, and one of my favorite movies, Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween, which came out in 1978. That would be maybe that'd be a Chat and Bollocks episode. If this even gets off the air, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. But yeah, like I just thought I would make a solo series, and I think Barney wants to do one. He mentioned about doing a solo episode for Black Books, because we did a part 1, and he wants to do a part 2. So I'll let him do that, and he can do that. That's fine. But for me, why not? Why not start something new? Try something new for the channel. If you ever want to suggest something for the podcast, the World Shaft podcast, or for chatting bollocks, which is probably going to be a new series, or how to make a logo and stuff. Let us know, and we will make it a possibility. It's quite late, so this is gonna be a short one, but this should be out. I'll probably be out tomorrow or something. But it's just really me talking about whatever. What have I been watching recently? Water the Road, fantastic show. Rewatching it from the beginning. I'm on series 7 now. Watching it from the beginning all the way through. What have I watched tonight? I watched Celebrity MasterChef, which I used to watch religiously as a kid. I used to watch MasterChef all the time as a kid. What other stuff has been going on? What have I been watching? Android, I mentioned that before. It's a really good modern sitcom. Goodnight Sweetheart, which we just released an episode. Really, it's just like, there's so much we could talk about and cover, because there's so much like sitcoms and comedians and celebrities, and we did an episode on music, because originally the channel was just talking about sitcoms and comedians, but then we did an episode on music. We'll probably do an episode on films. We'll probably do an episode on hobbies. It's whatever me and Barnaby feel like doing at the time, and and I also want to clear the air on like the banter we have. It's honestly just for show. It's just entertainment purposes. Like me and Barnaby just joke around with one another and poke fun at one another. I mean no harm by what I say to Barnaby or make fun of Barnaby, but I just want people to know that me and Barnaby are just friends having banter. That's all it is, and that's all it will be. I've known Barnaby for coming up to maybe 3 or 4 years. And I think it is actually next month. It's about 3 or 4 years. It's interesting how I met Barnaby. I actually met Barnaby through something, and then found out that I knew Barnaby through someone, which is quite interesting. Well, maybe we'll talk about it one day. But Barnaby's a good friend. I've known him for a while now. We practically talk every day. We hang out regularly. We got a spot. We go for coffee and stuff, and he's a good friend of mine, and I hope I'm a good friend of his. Another thing I want to talk about is me. I wasn't really going to bring it up, but it has been mentioned. I'm actually a trans woman, so I'm a transgender female. And I want to bring that up because, and just in case people wonder why Barnaby calls me she, it's because I'm a trans woman, and Barnaby respects my pronouns and respects me as a person, which I appreciate. Thank you, Barnaby. I'm a trans woman, male to female. So I'm transitioning to female. I'm on hormones and stuff, but I don't want to really deep dive into that. But that's just a little bit about myself. I'm not as secretive about Barnaby, so I don't care how people don't care about people knowing my age. I'm 27 next month. My birthday's the 28th of September. Woo, 27! I can't believe that. Like, thinking about that to myself though, I actually can't believe I'm 27. Like, when I was 18, I was like, I'm not gonna make it to 30. And I'm 27 in a month. It's like, wow. Other things that are coming up. My local Pride is happening next month. Collectomania, which is a Comic-Con. I can say that because I don't really care. A local Comic-Con, a local con. happening. Hopefully we will record that. That might be on the channel. Maybe we'll do a vlog of me meeting Craig Charles and Chris Barry and Claire Krogan and all this good stuff. And vlog it and like what I purchased and stuff and autographs I got. I've got a few autographs I can show off actually from a few people I've met. But that's what I really want to cover in this episode. It's just what the plan is, what I've been up to, how life is, what's going to happen, events that are happening that might be on the channel. I want to do some vlogs. I want to do a vlog. I want to go to Oxford and do an Oxford vlog, probably by myself maybe. I want to do an Aylesbury vlog and talk about the history of Ronnie Barker and the music history in Aylesbury. That'd be another one I'd love to do by myself, or maybe with Barnaby, or maybe with another friend. I'll do like a late night stroll down the canal walk, where I just walk and I just vlog everything around me. Obviously, it would probably be like early evening, because obviously it's dark, it's pitch black, and that wouldn't help. But yeah, really, just keep an eye out, because I really have a good idea for the channel and a good future, and hopefully this channel is still around in a year, 2 years, 3 years. You also might see on the channel other things happening, such as, I guess it's a formal podcast. Originally the name Chatting Bollocks, actually. I want to talk about that, because we're called the Well Chuffed Podcast. Originally I wanted to name the channel Chatting Bollocks, but I thought maybe not, because that wouldn't get to the algorithm. And the reason I called it Well Chuffed is because apparently well chuffed is a thing that we say in England. Like, oh, I'm well chuffed. Oh, I'm chuffed about that. So that's why it became the name. And, we upload as consistently as we can. Sometimes we'll spew episodes that day after one another. Sometimes it'll be a few months. But yeah, that's ideally what the channel's going to be. Barnaby might want to do some solo projects. I want to do some solo projects. That's why I'm doing this. This is why I'm going to be uploading it very soon. I might upload it tonight. Lucky. We upload quite late in the evening, or like early hours in the morning, because we're up late, and that's when we decided to record, because we're busy during the day. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. But if you do like this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And also put in the comments what you would love to see on the podcast or on Chatting Bollocks, because this might become a consistent thing with myself. I might bring Barnaby into it sometimes, maybe. I might bring other people into it. But if you like this, please like this video and share it, and yeah, I'll see you guys either in the next episode of Chatting Bollocks or the next episode of the Well Chuffed Podcast. It's good night from me, and it's good night from me. Goodbye.